Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrish, host of a Totally Turtle sports and gaming YouTube channel, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network.
Batman, my favorite character.
The chance is never zero, Ray.
Oh, it's a lot easier now.
Wait a minute. Ray's not going to hear this.
He creeps sometimes. No. I made it easier. I put that on. I used to have to switch pages. Now it's on the same damn page. Haha. You're welcome, Ray. All right. Welcome back to the Southern Hemisphere's favorite Batman show. We are the Knights. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, that Scourge who swoops from the sky and devours the innocent. It is...
Damn straight, this little telephone.
That's right. Speaking of swooping from the sky, today we're going to be doing a Man-Bat episode featuring Legends of...
Wait, to quote Yo Simone, some of these boys are fake comic book nerds. They don't even know who Man-Bat is. It's one of my favorite quotes from her, honestly.
Is it Batman's
Don't
evil...
follow her on Twitter, you should.
Is it Batman's Evil Double? No. So yes, Legends of the Dark Knight Annual number 5, and another Batman The Animated Series episode on Leather Wings. All right, so, and then...
So it is, good sir.
And then maybe some new Bat books.
So, are you reading this? Are you reading this out of the 4 of a Kind trade, or are you reading it in a single?
I do have the single, but I did read this on the app this time, so...
Boo! 4 of a Kind trade for the win.
Oh, I have the single, so...
I have the single somewhere too, but... It's in pretty rough condition. Yes,
because this is just like with the Catwoman last week and next week's Poison Ivy. Every annual this year was like from this 1995 was a year one. So yes, because this was from July 1995. Wings.
Swing. Oh no! Wait, wings.
Was there a TV?
I think they are Red Bull.
I was gonna say, wasn't there a TV show in the 90s with that title too?
Shh! Nobody tell Mike Myers he's hard up for the money.
What?
Wait, wasn't that Mike Myers and Dana Harvey, right?
Wings?
Wings!
Wings! Oh,
not Schwing. Oh, Wings was a terrible show. Fight me, Wings super fans.
I was gonna say I never really watched it.
Yeah, that's like some mommy time.
Whoa. But yes, Raider Chuck Dixon. Don't worry.
Get out of town. I would never forget.
Don't worry, Noel. We'll bash him for you. Don't worry. Don't worry, Dave. We'll be nice to... Oh, God. How far...
I stand with... I somewhat stand with Chuck Dixon, and then the other part of me doesn't. So it's a conflicting time right now.
I know. Raider Chuck Dixon, penciler and inker Enrique Alcadena.
So close, babes.
Colorist, digital chameleon, letterer Willie Schubert.
No, digital chameleon. Come on.
Oh, chameleon. I'm sorry. Yes. No. We can only say that when we're here. Yes, digital chameleon. Letterer Willie Schubert, and editors Chuck Kim and Archie Goodwin.
Shout out to Archie Goodwin.
No, Kelly Puckett.
My favorite other Archie.
Oh my. Alright, so since we have no synopsis,
Time to flip through the pages.
You failed me, internet. Yes, flip through the pages.
They're like, it's Man-Bat. Who cares?
Oh my.
Honestly.
But that newspaper on the first page, I'm like, is that grammatically correct? Who is Batman of Gotham? When it shouldn't be who is the Batman of Gotham?
The Batman.
The! Again, before they find out who he is, it's always the Batman, right?
Yes. Shucks, Dixon, just don't think about it.
Whoa!
You didn't catch it. It's fine.
Shouldn't that be, because it's like, if you had a headline, it's like, wouldn't it be who is the killer, not who is killer?
I mean, depends. Are you reading for Groot or Rocket? Or Drax? I don't know.
All right. But yes, we see Kirk Langstrom's working in this lab with these two guys.
So it's always two other guys in the lab. I don't know if that's for safety or scientists. Let us know.
And the one doesn't seem to be doing anything besides reading.
Classic.
Reading the paper.
I can remember from my chemistry labs.
Whoa! Reading the paper and smoking.
A little hellfire thing to do.
Oh. What? Smoke a doobie and talk some science.
Smoked a doobie.
Exactly. You can't tell me that's not what Bruce and Tony were doing. I'm just.
Whoa. Oh yeah, we know Tony Stark was high. All right. I swear, did we have this conversation before, or was this a Charlie Esser conversation where it's just like, yeah, the Hulk, Banner would never be, he could cure the Hulk with some cannabis, never get mad.
I don't know. I'm a pretty angry person, and you're so angry at the core level. It's just the top layers of the onion aren't as angry, but the inner core of the onion's always going to be angry. He had a really effed up childhood, so we understand. We sympathize. Not me. Not that's not why I'm angry. I'm angry because I'm a woman and I live in America, and I'm also black. That's why I'm always angry. As I should be. But anywho.
Wow.
If you know, you know.
She's not getting any. Anyway, by
choice. Let's never
yes,
forget
yes,
by choice.
Oh no, please. This lovely young woman, physically, personality-wise, she could get it whenever she wants, kids. No. She just hates humanity. Anyway,
who is this lady again? I forget her name.
Who? Francine.
Yeah, there we go. Francine.
Yes, the fiance.
Yeah. Worst of all, a fiance named Francine. Come on!
Because I'm trying to remember in the original comic, that
was so long ago.
I know, in the original comics, I can't remember if they were already married, because in the animated series, is like the first episode we see them, they are already married.
I will be real, this is like my first, the animated series was my first introduction into Man-Bat.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah. Because, he doesn't come up too often.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to remember, Man-Bat, yeah, the animated series might have been my actual first. Yeah, because for the longest time, after Crisis, they really didn't use him for the longest time.
And then they did that whole spin-off of the other Trinity, which was really good, of Men and Monsters.
Yeah,
I highly recommend that. I will never shut up about it. I am sorry. But he's from I think 70? From Detective 400? So...
Yeah.
And Neil Adams and I guess allegedly Julia Shorts got credit for the concept or whatever that means in comic book money. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yes, Detective 400 was his first appearance. Creators, it's saying Neil Adams, Julia Schwartz, and Frank Robbins.
Well, that's the writer, which no one cares about when it comes
damn.
to Man-Bat. No, I'm being real. Be serious.
Yes. Oh man, another man with many names, Dr. Robert Kirk Langstrom.
That's a mouthful.
Hey-oh!
And I love that he's I think people forget he's a genius. He's just bad. Like every genius, he's just bad at his job.
Oh yeah.
That's a mouthful.
I mean, we're really getting the stereotype here. It's like, oh no, he's too busy with his work for his woman,
Idiot. I don't know. I don't know who I like more, Man-Bat or Morbius, because I really do feel like Man-Bat is the poor man's Morbius.
Okay. I always compared Kirk Langstrom to Kurt Connors.
Ooh, that's another one too. Yeah.
I mean,
they're all scientists.
Yeah. I mean, I can see
themselves,
I can see the Morbius thing, but he basically turned himself into a vampire. These two literally turned themselves into animals.
Yeah.
Wild like an animal.
Lives off Joker nuggets because, Gotham.
Where's the Joker nuggets?
There's an Elseworlds for you. Man-Bat's just going around eating
all the venom, the Joker venom fish. He's just getting more deranged by this. It's like Mercury and Joker venom, and whatever pollutants Gotham's industrial elite have thrown into the harbor.
And Joker says,
No, I invented that, you dick.
Canon, I accept it.
all right, so, yeah, Kurt's like, what, I guess partially deaf or almost fully deaf?
Yeah, allegedly.
But she's like,
Which is ironic. So he gets turned into a bat. Like, oh my god! Now that when you say it out loud like that.
Well, at least they like gave. I mean, I guess in this one, like Chuck Dixon actually gives him a reason for like experimenting with the bat, the bat DNA or whatever, because because like Kurt Connors, he was doing it to like try to regrow his arm. Here, Langstrom's trying to cure his deafness.
Look, I'm just gonna be real with you. It would probably, like, if you grew up hearing and you're going deaf, it would probably be a really huge adjustment, but it's literally not the end of the world. Deaf community, really great community. Sign language is a really cool thing to learn, and everybody should learn at least a little bit, I think. So, like, I don't know, this just feels real ableist when you're reading it back, like, oh, I'd rather experiment on myself with experimental drugs than go deaf! Like, ooh, that's not the take you think it is, my friend. Maybe you deserve what happened to you.
Oh, damn, Bert. Well, I mean, he
just saying.
He was trying to get funding, and when they cut his funding, he's like, "Oh, I'll experiment on myself."
Nobody can get funding in Gotham. There's, Bruce is too busy chasing down orphans to put in bright colored clothing.
Oh my. So yeah, again, we get the the typical scientist. Oh, I'm too busy for my work for my woman, because she's like, "Oh, you forgot our they were supposed to have lines with the caterer."
Wait a minute, didn't Man Bat have its own book, but it was only like 2 issues? Wait a minute. It's all coming back to me now. I've been trying to track those issues down forever, by the way. Like, actually, I've never seen them. Not at a Comic-Con, not at a collectible.
It might have had a miniseries too, but it's like, yeah, like I never really picked those up, because it's like if you blink, they're gone. They're
it's
like
from like. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like 1975, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the one that I'm specifically talking about after the So.
Well, they did all kinds of original ideas in the 70s. Like Joker had his own ongoing for a while. Oh my!
They never let it go.
I never read those, but maybe we should cover those one day.
We gotta see if Kristen can do. If we do it, see if she can get in on one, because I'd love to see her reaction to the Joker ongoing.
Doo-doo. Yes, and maybe Ray will listen.
Yeah, we're just bashing the Joker today.
Hey, well. Then his creepy little buddy there's like, oh, I'll take her out to eat for you, Kirk.
But yeah, he was clearly like, this is the thing that I never really liked. Like, they even made him work with like a detective, like, It's like, okay, I get it, you're Man Bat, I get it. You gotta alter ego. I get it. I don't like it. Stop it. You're not Batman. You're a Man Bat. Do something different.
Then they did the whole thing in Task Force Z.
Oh, I don't like that, but I do like the one where he teamed up with Superman. Mainly because it's really a Jimmy Olsen story, low key. But
oh,
yeah. I mean, he's got some good stories. Don't get me wrong. This story it kind of fleshes him out, but like. I don't know. It's just not the take they think it is nowadays when you read it back. Yeah.
And then meanwhile, again, this is early Batman, so he's like trying to catch this gang. What's it? The Ridge Runners.
The worst of all, Ridge Runners.
I mean, they're basically what? Just like in plain.
You can't break out like the Real Flush Gang or something. Ridge Runners.
I mean, the first time we see them, they're just like in like plain costumes with like grappling hooks and stuff, and
it's like that first season of Angel when he swore he was Batman.
I know. And again, this is year 1, so like Batman can't catch them the first time because if this was
Bat God has not been born yet.
Well, again, this is a year 1 story. If this had been Bat God, yeah, he would have broke them in 2 seconds and made them his bitch.
By cunning, by sheer force of will, the Bat has many talents. And I'm like, jeez. This ego, this freaking ego. So, it did get one thing right. Batman is definitely territorial. He literally told everybody, stay the F out of Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll rue the day, I tell you. Rue the day.
Yeah, those little caption boxes, I was just waiting for the, yes, bats are the most paranoid of the animal kingdom.
That would be koala bears.
Ooh!
If you know, you know. Oh, no, actually, it's pandas. Because they don't want to get pregnant. And that's why I don't think pandas are real, because they don't have a knack for survival. They don't have a survival in. Just saying. Pandas were grown in the lab. Hashtag fight me.
They're paranoid? They're paranoid? I thought panda bears don't care.
Oh, no, they're paranoid. They definitely don't want to get pregnant or make somebody get pregnant.
Oh.
Yeah. They are always on the lookout. If you ever look in a zoo, just check out the pandas. They're always kind of looking over their shoulder in a corner.
They don't want to get anyone pregnant. Or are they using protection? What's that made out of? Bamboo?
Yeah.
At first, I thought you were gonna say the most paranoid are drop bears.
What the F?
No, those are the most ferocious.
I don't know, man. So Ray walks home every day. Seems like underneath almost. So when he sends in feedback to Trapped in a World, proud member of the collective, he always seems like you outside, you just hear.
That could be a number of any crazy, dangerous animal that is native to Australia. Hell, it could be a platypus for all we know. She said platypus.
Whoa.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
The platypus, oh God. The platypus asked the Ray for a loan, and he said, "Put it on my bill." Come on, Justin. That's a nice clean
Get out, Philip!
Justin.
Show yourself out.
That's a nice clean one that knocked Justin out of his chair. Oh yeah, then we see by page 11, Kirk's not getting his funding. Oh God, and then...
Oh, look how cute they made the bats look, though. They got the big doe eyes. I think some bats are really cute, like those small ones. The big ones are actually terrifying, and I'm pretty sure it's what Jeepers Creepers is based on. Have you seen those huge, like, bats with, like, 7-foot wings? Oh! But the, like, little ones, the little fruit bats are so cute. Reminds me of Fern Gully. Shout out if you're a 90s kid.
Oh Lord.
And Fern Gully superior to, I will say it, Aladdin. I think it's Robert Williams' best animated work. And you can fight me in the comments. I don't care.
Burn.
And then the rich man ups the ante in his war on the Ridge Runners by attaching a hang glider to his costume.
Dude, I want a Batman hang glider so bad, as we discussed previously. So it's like a bazooka, Batman shaped hang glider. What else do I want?
I want to do one of those flying squirrel suits, that you just like glide, but I'm afraid.
But it's like Batman.
But I'm afraid I'm gonna like smack into a mountain or something if I do that,
Yeah.
Because you go pretty fast when you do them things.
We could call you podcast glider instead of golden glider. Podcast glider.
There you go. I have the legs for it. Oh Lord, Lil's gonna come up here. We're gonna be like assembling vigilante equipment.
I mean, leave some comments if you want to see that.
Oh,
I'm sure you have an army surplus. We can definitely get into some things at the army surplus.
Oh yeah. I know. It's not even that far from the convention either.
Ooh, you want to see us blow some stuff up?
She's just joking, FBI. It's a little early to be drunk, isn't it?
Oh, I'm not drunk. I'm dead serious. It's
Oof.
my favorite thing to do.
Satire and parody, FBI.
It's not the FBI we really have to worry about. I'm telling you, it's the NSA, technically.
Oh, okay. Well,
FBI, they just listen for poops and giggles. NSA, they're taking notes.
NSA, she's just talking about blowing up like soda cans, okay?
Yeah. I mean, all my guns are registered, so they know. They know.
And Kirk's throwing a hissy fit because, yes,
I didn't get my funding! He's throwing a temper tantrum. This is like, yeah. He accidentally, Francine walks in on the scene.
yelling at her, "I don't want you here."
Well, fine.
Get out.
There's plenty of deranged scientists in Gotham, dummy!
I know, man. You're about to marry out of your league. Come on.
Exactly. Isn't that how it goes?
But then he injects.
I'll show them, see?
He injects.
Inject.
Yep. Injects himself. At first it seems fine because he can hear now. It's like he has his full hearing back.
Then hearing intensifies and he can't turn it off.
And he says, "Could you forgive me? If this change is permanent, then I'll marry you, you silly man." Because that's always a healthy sign, huh, Lilith? I can change him.
Yeah. Love isn't unconditional. You don't want it, people. Lilith Hellfire life pro tip.
That's right, kid. Never buy the love. Lilith Hellfire says rent it.
And return it.
Wow! It's slightly used condition. I love Hellfire.
Yeah, that's what insurance is for. I ain't worried
Whoa!
about it.
She tells the Uber driver, yeah, dump this trash somewhere on the side of the road, see?
Oh, walking in the rain in an alley. That can't be good. Gotham.
Oh, God, I know. He can hear all the rain, and then he's like, wait, high above us, a rustle of cloth or leather. What could it be? Why, it's...
You're cocky this time?
Why? Oh, hell.
Batman does not use the word cocky. I'm sorry. He just doesn't. Sorry, Chuck Nixon. He doesn't. I don't care what you say. He doesn't.
Tonight I better their game. Oh, Lord.
This is like some Frank Miller smoked a doobie type stuff right here.
This is like Little Hellfire swooping down on the 21 to 25-year-olds in Tampa.
After the club, like 2:30 at night. Yeah, definitely.
All the drunks.
Pure unreasoning terror. Yes.
No, you don't have big enough muscles. Backhand you out of the way.
I'm not a pickup artist. I don't believe in negging. I
Whoa.
just tell it like it is. Negging with an N as in Nancy.
Oh my. She stands outside the strip club waiting for...
YouTube.
She stands outside... She haunts outside the strip club waiting for all the horny young men to come out.
Oh, there's never horny young men. There's only old, sad, married. Bloops.
Oh my.
Just saying.
She tried it.
I worked there one. You forget as a DJ.
Oh, true. Oh, that's right. Yes. I could see the fear behind their mask. Pure unreasoning terror. My greatest weapon. I feel an exuberation.
No. Best little box. And what I dread most of all is what Alfred will have to say about it. Because everybody's afraid of Batman, but Batman's afraid of Alfred.
Forget acid pellets at that acid tongue.
Nice.
Because, yeah, they wreck his little glider thing. Well, they
He goes
shoot
tumbling
through.
to the ground. That's a hilarious 3 panels.
And then we see Kurt. He's like, can't sleep because he's hearing everything.
A couple arguing in Spanish. Yeah, what have you done to yourself? You didn't appreciate the silence. This is like some Twilight Zone episode. I thought I had time. It's not fair. That's my favorite original Twilight Zone episode, by the way, guys.
But he all hears is a car horn, a barking dog. Yeah, the couple arguing in Spanish. It's Gotham.
Oh, the creaks of floorboards 2 stories up, though. Oh, I do not miss living in an apartment. I could never go back to doing that.
Are we sure it's the?
Absolutely not.
Are we sure it's the floorboard creaking?
Might be in a headboard.
I'm like,
No, but spring. Who still even has springs in their bed? I mean, no tea, no shade if you do, but they really stopped making springs in the bed a while ago.
yeah, it's all
know.
it's all foam now.
Yeah, so.
Oh my god! But I'm saying it's Gotham. Shouldn't he be like, I hear a murder, I hear another murder, I hear a mugging?
No, you can totally drown that out. That's just you hear that even when you aren't that good of hearing. You know,
You just hear gunshots and stabbings, and
gunshots and people screaming, babies crying. Oh, babies crying is the worst. It's the worst.
some man won't stop laughing.
Oh yeah, that would be my torture. Just hearing a baby cry in the distance all day, every day.
You were just
you're like it's an evolutionary thing. Like we are literally meant to be irritated by a baby's cry, so that we hurry up and go get them. And it's like nails on a chalkboard for me.
Lilith is like, I can hear humanity. My torture.
Yeah, no, seriously, you better get you one of them deprivation tanks that Daredevil got, buddy. That's all I can tell you at that point.
Then Francine.
And then you'll hear your heartbeat, and then you'll hear your body's electricity system basically buzzing, and that'll drive you crazy too. So, no escape.
I was gonna say you'll hear your stomach digesting, but you'll hear other people's stomachs digesting.
Which I'm not sure which is more unsettling, honestly.
Well, I mean, you can control what you eat. You can't control what other people eat. So yeah, Francine shows up at a certain point, and Kirk is starting to transform.
Retro.
What will be left of Kirk Langstrom? Why even remember?
He looks like Schmeagol.
No.
My precious.
Doesn't Bruce Wayne kind of look like Frankenstein in this?
A little bit. That those cheekbones. He might as well have some neck bolts at that point.
I mean, that hair and just the shape of his head. He almost looks like Frankenstein, I swear.
Yeah. Somebody doesn't like drawing Bruce Wayne. They only want to draw Batman. And I feel that on an emotional level sometimes. Sometimes Bruce is annoying as hell.
Okay, here's the best part. You received a severe concussion in that fall with those idiotic bird wings. Bat wings, Alfred. I am sorry, sir. We must be specific with the details of our neuroses.
Burn! I would have been afraid of what Alfred had to say, too. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, but the Ridge Runners hit the skyboxes at the Gotham Dome.
Like, do rich people besides Bruce Wayne even live in Gotham? Because, like, what's the point?
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure they would have left by now.
What
What are those skyboxes, like $5?
in Gotham, probably.
Yeah.
Because, somebody, Two-Face, the Riddler, someone's holding you up every night. Come on.
Exactly. The Gotham Globetrotters.
No, it's the Gotham Knights. Get her.
The Globetrotters are more funny.
Even though the Batman's not sanctioned, but everyone wants to make a buck off him.
Exactly. It's just like the Joker. Well, I'm pretty sure they give Joker a kickback for those Joker fish they sell at the aquarium. I'm almost certain of it.
They're selling glow-in-the-dark Joker fish. Meanwhile, Kirk is still blacking out, finds himself hanging out in an alley, upside down.
As you do.
Oh, eating rats.
Not so sure about that part. Wait, do hot dogs from New York vendors count? Because if so, probably.
It's
Fight
probably,
me, New Yorkers. I don't get. I got beef with everybody. What's up? You want some?
she disses hot dogs and then she says she has a beef with everyone.
Well, we all know that hot dogs are a-holes and elbows. So.
Wow! Don't forget hooves.
Hooves, yes.
Oh yeah, Daryl comes with Francine to check on Kirk, but he's gone.
Oh, he has a fancy laptop, does he?
He's got what?
He's got a laptop. I can only imagine it being like 8 inches thick. Hell.
Hey-oh. That's funny.
Do you remember those? Do you remember those laptops from like the 90s and early 2000s? Oh, I was watching Buffy and I was like, yeah, Buffy wasn't that long ago. And then I saw a laptop and I'm like, holy crap, what is that? A brother word processor? Like.
At first I didn't hear you say laptop. I thought you said, "Oh, does he have a fancy lap?" Is that what we're calling? Is that what we're calling it now, Lilith Hellfire?
For YouTube purposes, maybe. And remember, kids, dong is a medical term. If anyone asks you.
Oh, did you see your time has come and gone? We're already at 271. So
yeah, I saw. I was like, oh, but good. Thank you for getting us to 269 on to 369 because 3 is better than 2. I mean, ideally 1069, but I'm not gonna.
Come on, kids.
Bit by bit.
You need to come up with a thank you if we can get to 6969.
Oh yeah, leave it. Ask our patrons what they want when we get to 669, or you can leave your comments on Facebook, or on YouTube, or email us.
I can offer you kids some topless Charlie Esser.
No. This is Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks. They don't know about that here.
Who is this Charlie Esser you speak of? Oh my god, that'd be funny. Be like, yes, this young lady will offer you topless photos of Charlie Esser. Don't read that fine print.
Exactly.
You
guys want doggy pictures? Got 4 of them.
That's kind of rough. Okay, so I don't get this. So Kirk's transforming, so he leaves his apartment and gets some crappy hotel room. I'm like,
he wants his freaking rental deposit back, Phil. Come on, use your head.
I know, but he doesn't want Francine to see him, I guess. Okay. And then
I can only imagine how hard it is. I mean, with everybody coming and going, hey,
in a cheap hotel room, people are coming and going, Lilith Hellfire.
Exactly.
Boy,
you pay by the hour or the day. I don't know.
Boy, you thought those sheets were dirty before. Now Man-Bat stayed in your room before you.
Oh yeah.
Get that guano out of the sheets, man. Gee.
a bat guano glow in the dark, right?
Oh, just like
I feel like I read that somewhere.
Oh, just like everything else you find in a hotel room. Okay.
No, that's under a black light.
Oh, okay, okay.
Light, not naturally. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that bat guano is like bioluminescent naturally or something weird like that.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I want glow in the dark poop.
I don't know if that's true though. I remember reading that, but I never fact checked.
I love when Francine tells Daryl to mind his business.
Yep. Oh, it was fluorescent under ultraviolet light. Okay. Fun facts. Give us funding. Educational channel.
Come on, TLC. That would be the most educational thing you have anymore.
Hey.
Hey.
I mean, you're right, but hey. TLC is now part of the Warner Bros. Warner Discover Bros. So we kind of have to be semi-decent to them.
Why? They're not paying our bills, are they?
Not yet. Maybe soon.
Really? You have something in the works?
I don't know. I mean, if James Gunn takes over, that's going to be way more tolerable for me to be nice about.
Ah, Jimmy, come and talk to us.
I don't think I've ever said anything bad about James Gunn. I just said I don't like Guardians of the Galaxy because Chris Pratt was there. Listen, guys. When I tell you I don't like somebody, y'all are way behind the trend at that point. It takes y'all like 6 years to catch up to stuff that I know. That's all I'm saying. So when I say I don't like somebody, just keep your eye on that person. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we don't have your connections so far.
It's just obvious, but I also spent a lot of time in LA, so.
So she knows all the gossip and seen all the fake boobs, kids.
I mean, it's not even that. It's just like, yeah, I can see it in his eyes. He's trouble.
Oh my god! Inside,
I'm like Batman. I got a sixth sense about people.
and inside, look in Lilith Hellfire's mind during a date.
Oh!
I looked in his eyes.
There's like a whole checklist going on.
It was trouble. See? Oh my god! How great would that be if like we had a video of like you on a date and then like later you just like dubbed in your inner monologue? Oh my god! Oh, that would
have to blur the face, but I'm sure I can get the footage.
Just like you do in your mind naturally.
I'm like, hey bud, you need to sign this NDA real quick. Don't worry about it.
You see the video camera think you're gonna make him porn? Like, oh no, son. Oh my god, that'd have to be Patreon. That's worth money.
That would have to be OnlyFans with a $1,000 membership fee.
No, dinner's on Patreon. And what comes next is on OnlyFans. Yes. Oh my god, I can imagine that inner monologue. Holy. Really? No rhythm? Come on.
Philip, focus.
All right. Yeah,
this is Salty and Petty. Salty and Petty has infiltrated everything.
Soon. All right. But yeah, no. It looks like Kirk's gonna kill himself, but the man batch is like takes off. Oh my lord! Then.
I mean, you're a horribly disfigured, disgraced scientist who experimented on himself. You're just another guy in Gotham at that point.
Just another guy in comics. Oh my god! And then Batman catches up to the Ridge Runners at the what?
Oh, was Paragon Pictures supposed to be a shout out to Paramount?
Maybe, but I think like. That had been in the comics before, isn't it? Wasn't that the one who was doing Death of the Joker, which Justin and I will be getting to? I mean, Death of Batman.
Oh, you guys haven't gotten to... Oh, yeah, well, that was last... Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Not yet. We're going to get there.
Okay. Remind me, I'll watch.
In your own words, Lilith Hellfire. Slow down. We'll get there. But yeah, it catches up to them at the premiere of Armageddon, man. You just know who's starring in that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Get to the chopper.
Schmarmo Portsmorger.
I don't know if you just swore or not. I don't know whether to yell at you or say Gesundheit. I don't. Oh my god, they're trying.
I need that as a drop for when I'm drunk. Like, what did you just say? Then you hit that button.
I'm upside. Oh my god, they're trying to steal the final cut of the movie, the only final cut of the movie in existence.
For insurance purposes, I'm sure. Like they should have done for the Flash movie. of my business, though.
And of course, the Ridge Runners, just like everyone else in Gotham, has escalated because of the Batman. They are now using guns, which they had not been before.
Exactly.
But that's when, the Man-Bat shows up, starts messing some of them up.
It's like, I got your back, Batman!
Then they're on.
We're gonna be best friends. He's like, no, Plastic Man is actually my best friend. Thank you.
Thought Plastic Man was Little's best friend.
Oh, plastic is bad for you. It's all about glass, babes. Like another life pro. You guys are just getting gems after gem today for life pro tips. Yeah. Fun fact: try to get as much plastic out of your house as possible. It is toxic, even if it's BPA free.
Yes, no plastic in your living space, kids.
I understood that reference.
Anyway, but yes, the Ridge Runners are on TV going, it was the Batman. He was like flying, all fangs and claws.
Fangs and claws! They're like, oh, send them to Arkham, boys.
Oh, and look at that next line. He's an animal.
Animal Man's like, now wait a damn minute. That's my thing.
So literally, the Ridge Runners are saying,
wild like an animal.
I know Animal Man had to be pissed, though, seriously.
oh my. And Batman's all pissed because he's like, yeah, it wasn't me, though.
Cool story, bro, but it wasn't me.
And then Daryl's trying to, like, get some, and Francine's like, no, get out.
He's like, this is Gotham, Francine!
Well, he was just like, give up on Kirk, and she's like, no, never.
Oh, God, it's freaking... He's like, corpses go undiscovered for years. I was like, facts.
It's like that Seinfeld episode. Dad, there's someone swimming in the river. Oh no, son, the mob dumps bodies in the river.
Yeah, how many episodes of SVU have started there on the East River?
Regular Law and Order, SVU.
Yeah. Criminal Minds.
Exactly.
You name the propaganda, they've been at the East River.
Yes. At least one episode. You know what? I was thinking that's what we have to do, an episode of Salty and Petty. You, me, and Kristen. She loves Lenny Briscoe, or we'll have to do an old Law and Order episode.
Oh, hells yeah. Ooh, when is Jerry, who passed away, obviously, his birthday? We should do it for them.
Yeah, Jerry Orbach.
Jerry
yeah.
Orwell's birthday.
See, kids, you get live planning sessions, too.
As usual, that's nothing new.
I know. Here we go.
Yeah, we'll do that for sure. I am so happy she loves Lenny, because he's the best.
He was born in...
November 28th. Oh, it's
wait,
gonna be
what?
in the middle of our Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Jerry Orbach?
Yeah, right?
I'm seeing October 20th, so...
Oh, okay, let me scroll down. Okay, I see that one too. Internet, full of misinformation. Thank you, Google.
So I was going to say, maybe I'll make a list of Patreon for the year.
Oh, no, we could do... you probably won't be able to find it, but I was going to say Trial by Jury, which was supposed to be his show. That got canceled after he died. I think it's like 3 or 4 episodes. Somewhere.
Oh, damn.
It's really good, too.
Unless we
it had the lady that played Lilith from Frasier on it. It was really good.
Unless we let Kristen pick an episode.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, she can pick the episode.
But yeah, I'll start making a list. All right. And then the Man-Bat follows the bats home to the Batcave.
How cliche.
And then Alfred finds him.
Oh, 39 is super spooky, though. Like, that's a jump scare. The bottom panel?
No.
Seeking the comfort of dark and the damp and the quiet.
Oh, I was going to say that bottom panel on page 41 where he's just like coming at Alfred.
Alfred's not worried. He's just like, dear God, I have a shotgun. Please get out.
Yeah, but then he knocks Alfred over. Alfred, like...
And this is where you lose our credibility. We don't hurt Alfred.
Yeah. And the Batmobile comes roaring in. The old school Batmobile with the giant bat head on it.
Because he's gotta let the criminals know, I got shmoney. I just converted a Rolls Royce. I got shmoney. See?
So he's like, I've been looking for this thing for weeks. So he's like, yeah, if this thing's as much bad as it looks like, the sonic detectors must be driving it mad. So yeah, he tries to catch it. He's like, yeah, he's not really
Oh, not the dinosaur. Get off the dinosaur. You'll break it. He's like, it's not just a man in a grotesque disguise.
Yeah, he's like, it's not malevolent. It's just like a giant bat.
That's a man bat, I tell you.
That's a man, baby. That's a man bat, baby.
Giant sized man bat.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So
He's getting a piggyback ride though. That's cute.
hail. So Batman, manages to subdue him, and then finds out he's Langstrom because he takes his fingerprints, uses the computer to figure out what those fingerprints would look like if he were human, and
Oh, but no, he says I feel an odd kinship to it, and that's just so sweet.
and he
He's like, I
finds,
sense a tragedy about the creature that mirrors my own. I'm like, aw.
and he finds the wedding invitation and the pants he had to cut off. Whoa, the pants.
He had to cut off, allegedly.
Who are you, Lilith Hellfire?
He just wanted to see what he had going on down there. We all know what's going on. It's like, I wonder, how much man is this man bat after all? Oh, yes. Very good, my dear.
Who is this, Lilith Hellfire? I had to cut his pants off for science.
Damn straight for science.
We had to do it multiple times for science, you see. Had to make sure the test data wasn't.
And
faulty.
unlike the Flash TV show, he says we can't keep him prisoner. Even Batman won't keep someone prisoner without a due trial and sentence to Arkham.
You ready? You ready? Charlie S., you ready? Yeah, 'cause we don't have a decent toilet down here.
Well, he doesn't want to keep him, obviously.
So, yeah, I see some similarities with the episode, but yeah, because Batman takes Man-Bat back to Francine, and her and the other guy come up with the antidote. Not before Kurt breaks free, and Francine's like, no, stay with me, I can't bear to... And then, as he comes at her, she shoots him with the antidote. And then we see he's cured.
For now.
And of course, we see Batman swinging away.
Swinging away in the night.
Into the night.
Dedicated to Frank Robbins.
Yes.
Oh, that's sweet.
All right, should we do the episode now?
Oh yeah, we'll just review it. We're not going to be doing live commentary, but if you miss live commentary, let us know down in the comments, and we'll make sure we'll always have time for commentary after it.
Yes.
Okay, just give me a sec to pull up the news. All right, let's see what's going on. We got one. Okay, it's the second episode. Yeah, got it. Oh, one of my favorite title cards of the animated series, by the way.
Oh yeah. Just like last time, one of the very first episodes.
Was the second episode to air. Oh, yeah. But it was like the 15th or 16th to be produced right along with Catwoman, that Red Claw. Those two episodes, those were produced around the same time.
That's so weird because like some of this episode gave me like feels like it should have been like one of the first, if not the first one made, because just like when he leaves the Batcave and stuff, you get that extended shot, him driving out and.
Yeah, well, animators work kind of weird. They don't really work in order necessarily.
Yeah.
I think they work in what's hardest to hail till he's hard. So I think that's how they do it. So this is like a lot of detail in this episode, so it's probably why.
Yes. All right. Oh, and we did have a tie-in to our Salty and Petty episode on Night Court, which we're going to record here very soon.
We do?
Yes. I believe he voiced the security guard in this episode, but he also did the voice for Harvey Dent, Two-Face.
Ah, yes, of course.
Richard Mall, who played Bull on Night Court.
Yes.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, his two best-known roles, Bull on Night Court, and yes, Two-Face on Batman the Animated Series.
I think in the Batman Beyond commentary, they talk about this episode they gave to Will Friedle, who voices Terry McGinnis, for his Man-Bat transformation.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Splicers. I don't know if you guys... It's not the best episode of Batman. If you don't remember it, it's no big deal.
But yes, original air date, September 6th, 1992. Oh, yeah, I thought he found it familiar. Dr. March, played by your old friend Renee, how do you pronounce that last name? Odo from Deep Space Nine.
Oh, yeah. May he rest in peace as well.
Yes. But yeah, the animated series had a lot of big
It
names.
had a stacked voice cast at all times.
Yeah.
I can't believe Christmas with the Joker actually airs after this episode. I just, like, the first couple of episodes of Batman the Animated Series are just freaking wild, man.
I know. But yeah.
So basically, yeah, the gist of it is that, like, there's, like, this half bat, half human creature that's attacking Gotham. And it starts off at Phoenix Pharmaceuticals, where a security guard, gets his back beat in. Not in a good way, though.
So it gets thrown in the river.
Yeah.
And then the cops, including Harvey Bullock, wants to start a task force to bring in Batman.
He's like, no, you're not bringing in my boo.
I know, cool.
And then Harvey Dent shows up, and you're like, what the hell?
Well, the mayor's like, no, I'll allow Detective Bullock to do this. And then he's like, I just need the DA's office to make sure we can hold him. And yeah, Harvey's like, if you catch him, I'll make sure keep him.
He gets some immunity.
Flipping a coin.
Probably not going to be the most legal thing if it's Harvey. Bullock, that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Dent, if you know, you know. Poor Batman's got to still sneak to the crime scene.
I know. Oh my god.
He doses him with knockout gas.
Oh no, but as he's sneaking in, there's two scientists who would go out to like neck or just like, oh, he's back. I remember watching this. I was like, maybe this isn't for kids. I mean, he didn't see nothing, but it's like, since when do you see two people sneaking away to make out in a cartoon before this?
Yeah, fair point.
But no, I just love with Bruce and Alfred in the cave when he leaves to go to Phoenix, and Alfred's like, shall I cancel Master Bruce's date with Bambi? Was it?
It's always a Bambi. It's always a Bambi. No matter what universe, there's always a Bambi.
She was like, your parents are dead. They shot my mom. Yeah, I've seen this one so many times. I don't even have to be looking at it. I know what happened. We'll smoke them out.
It's like so on the nose though. It's like they're at the bat exhibit at Gotham Zoo, and then there's Kirk and Francine. And Dr. March, who, quite frankly, we all hate.
Who, if you hadn't read comics, I guess you're probably supposed to think, oh, he's Man-Bat.
Yeah, because he's obsessed with bats.
And he's a jerk.
They're the next evolutionary cataclysm, I tell you. Okay, calm down, you crackpot.
Humans won't survive the next cataclysm, but bats will.
And then Bruce is like, hey, can you see what this is? I think I have a pest problem at Wayne Manor. Just like, babes, don't be so obvious. We all know what you do up there in your little creepy mansion, okay?
Whoa!
Just don't say anything.
Whoa! Oh my lord! But I was just waiting for.
And then the bat computer makes me laugh every time.
I know.
It's like no match to any known species.
I know. Okay, after they tell him, if their March tells him, no, it's just some brown bats or something.
It's a mixture, sure. With a nest of starlings. I'm just like,
Bad Bruce is like, he's lying.
Clearly, sir. You don't have to be a detective to know that. And then he like sneaks into the zoo laboratory and Kirk's there working alone. And he creates that stupid formula because it temporarily transforms him. But he's addicted to it, you see.
The creature knew what chemicals were needed to bring itself about.
It's like Batman, Ye Without Sin cast the first stone because weren't you addicted to Venom not too long ago?
And he's still addicted to violence.
And sex on TV. Sorry, family reference. sorry. Of course I haven't. Reflex.
Son of a bitch. Why didn't I think of that first? But yeah, and then we get the whole transformation, and then we get the whole thing in the sky. I love when Gordon Bullock and the cops come up in the helicopter, and you just see like Batman hanging on top of Man-Bat, just like punching him in the head and stuff.
Yeah. And then like the ending is kind of like you said, similar to the issue we just read, because he like once he beats him and reverses the transformation, he just gives him back to like freaking Francine.
Yeah, except in the animated series when he takes him to the cave, Batman cures him himself.
Yeah,
it's over for now.
Oh wait, doesn't this have a connection to Tiger too? It's the base for that formula or something.
Yeah, because I think he goes to talk to Kirk Langstrom in the beginning, and I think he's the one who maybe points him to that scientist or something. But yeah, I think they might be using like some of Langstrom's notes or something. Yeah.
And then they also talk about how that this formula specifically is based on the splicing formula in that Batman Beyond episode I was talking about.
Yeah. And also
that leads to that Project Cadmus and Justice League Unlimited too.
Yeah.
So.
And there is another Man-Bat episode, but this time someone else besides Kurt becomes the Man-Bat.
Here in the Sky, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, Francine becomes the Man-Bat in that one, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes. Because at first they were, Kurt, they're like, Kurt, what, he's not remember transforming, and he's blaming Batman that his cure didn't work, but she accidentally gets exposed to chemicals, and yes. But no, I was going to say that when Batman's at Phoenix Lab surrounded by those cops, you know which cop's the a-hole, because, the one who doesn't take the goggles off the whole time.
Yeah.
He's the one that's like, we'll smoke him out with tear gas, and basically blows up the...
Oh, you want to know a fun fact about this episode?
Yes, I would.
It's one of the few times in the series where Batman speaks using Bruce Wayne's voice. I think it only happens one or two other times.
Because Kevin Conroy was their consummate professional.
Exactly. But nobody caught it either, so... Continuity script supervisor or whoever or whatever that specific...
Or was that on purpose? Or are they talking about when he's talking to March on the phone? He's in the Batcave dressed as Batman, but he's using Bruce Wayne's voice because he's supposed to be Bruce Wayne.
Maybe. But he's always Batman in his head, so it's a whole thing.
That's so funny. Yeah, just to see him dressed as Batman and using Bruce's voice. Hey, what's up, Doc?
It's so cute. I was like, because you're a Warner Brothers product. I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm. We won't get sued.
Exactly. But no, I mean, it's a solid episode.
Oh, yeah. Especially, for the first one, yeah. Oh, here, Bruce Timm states that he wanted this series to focus on mystery, mood, drama, as well as superhero action sequences, and that Man-Bat fit into those categories perfectly.
Yeah. Just the fight scene is super dramatic and cinematic as well, so yeah.
Yeah, I remember we're like, Man-Bat, they start with him in an interview. He says, Man-Bat was chosen specifically for the first episode because he wasn't familiar to very many people outside of comic book fans. Nobody had any preconceived notions about him. It wasn't like the Joker where he had to deal with people expecting him to be Jack Nicholson or Cesar Romero.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
But then we just have Joker in the next episode, so.
Well, you knew eventually they were going to have to get there.
Dude, I hope that, one day they release, the behind the scenes of, I don't know, maybe they have Mark Hamill, that first audition, you just had to know everybody got chills.
I would just love to see video of, him and Kevin, recording and stuff.
Yeah. I'm surprised, if it's out there, I'm surprised they haven't released it in,
maybe they're cleaning it up.
Maybe they're waiting on another special Blu-ray, I don't know.
Yeah, or I was going to say they're probably cleaning up all that footage as we speak. They'll release it somewhere.
Fingers crossed, guys.
All right, so we're almost at an hour, so should we talk new Bat books?
If we have to. No, but it was a solid, like I said, if you listen to Spider-Cast, I thought that DC had the better week, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Ironically, the books I liked weren't the best weren't the Batman books. Unless you count the Batman and Scooby-Doo mysteries, which I highly recommend you guys read. This new one has been rebooted. It's only at issue 4. Not too late to join in on the party train. I'm just saying.
Hey-oh.
So yeah, where do you want to start? We have a ton. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including Batman and Scooby-Doo 7.
6. Oh, I have wait, what? I have 6, but no Batman Scooby-Doo.
Okay, yeah. So including.
Well, I included Lazarus Planet in there, so.
Oh, okay.
We don't have to talk it, but a book we've praised over and over. We got the final issue of which you can hear more of on Nightwing News. Batman Urban Legends 23.
Yeah, no, that was a solid story.
Yeah,
I'm sad to see it go. It couldn't even make it to 24. So rude. I think Jamal Campbell was my favorite story.
Oh, the Nightwing story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, probably because I love a writer artist combo. So.
Mm-hmm. And even the artist. He did do the art with on that too. Yeah, there are a couple times I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't Bruno Redondo. This is Jamal Campbell.
Yeah.
It's not so different from that.
But the Time Commander?
Oh, that last story, yeah.
And that's Arkham Academy. Is it because there's a Titans Academy? Is that why that's a thing?
I don't know, maybe. But yeah, that whole Time Commander thing was very weird, bringing Bruce's parents into the present.
But it's well, how else do you torture him? But anyway, I also like that they kind of dug into Dick Grayson as Robin.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, there's so much more we could mine from that, but like, I understand like Nightwing fans don't want that, but like,
don't tell Kristen.
I could go for a series where we get like, you know, just like Dick looking back at his time as a Robin, and then like maybe relating it to like whatever one of the other Robins are going through.
Dink.
Kristen will back me up.
She'll co-sign that 1,000%. Yes.
Yeah, I just think that it would be interesting with, you know, we have so many years of Dick Grayson, but like I think at this point he's been Nightwing longer than he ever was Robin, right now, or is it equal?
It's getting close because of so what, from 1940 to 19, it was 40 some years. I mean, it's getting close because he won.
Yeah, it's getting really close. So I think that would be an excellent like quote unquote retrospective, like just like even just a one shot of just like multiple stories like that.
Yeah, it's about to be the same. Yeah, because when was it? 84 he became on Nightwing. Yeah, so next year, next year's going to be an anniversary year.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there so they can get started on it. I'm just saying. I know people listen to us; they just don't give us credit. Hit the button.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Nobody's O'Brien. But no, this was a solid way to end it. If it had to end, I really enjoyed it. I love the cover. And I hope that, you know, all the people that we, all the new talent that we discovered from this series finds a place and a home at DC doing something. Because I don't think there was like one single bad story. I mean, outside of the whole Tim Drake thing, but that was like probably mandatory. And it wasn't that bad. It was just unnecessary.
I was going to say that and Azrael, they spun at least those out in the books. Yeah. I'm surprised that Outsiders didn't get it. Another spinoff.
I don't think it's too late. It might happen. I mean, I really didn't think we were going to get a Green Arrow reboot, honestly, because the interest for Green Arrow is at an all-time low right now.
But it's coming.
So,
it's coming.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to if you're going to really rebuild the Justice League. The Justice League people actually want to see. Although
we still not seeing any Justice League yet. The Titans are taking over for them. See.
Well, I really don't care about the Justice League in its current state that it was at before Dark Crisis and during Dark Crisis, so, you know.
No, that's why they're going with the Titans, I guess.
I don't care about the Titans either, but who's even on that Titans team that I should care about?
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know if they're doing, like, classic Titans now. You know, it's going to be, like,
I don't think
Dick
so.
Grayson, Donna Troy. I don't know.
If they did the classic, I would be okay with it, but I don't think they're doing the classic. It's probably going to be, like, Naomi. You know, Superboy.
I don't know about Naomi. I don't know Ben. I don't think Bendis is writing Titan.
I don't know. They definitely need some color in somewhere. So
what? Beast Boy doesn't count.
I mean, we all know any green character is technically black. I think we all know that as a fact. But
I mean, and again, can we clean up continuity and put Cyborg back as a Titan?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Clearly it didn't work in the movies. Nobody likes it.
I mean, I have no problem with him being on the Justice League, but it's like when they did that New 52.
It makes no sense.
When they did it in New 52, they took away all his history with the Titans and his friendship with like Beast Boy. Yeah.
Because instead of just creating or giving like Black Lightning or another character, they're like, you know who we should take Cyborg.
Or they could have did something with John.
Whoever made that decision.
They could have did something with Jon Stewart.
Hello?
Vixen. Hell,
I think they forget. Hell, I would even take him Bumblebee at that point.
I know, but I'm
like Cyborg.
But I'm just saying when we started Justice League in New 52, wasn't Jim Lee drawing it? Vixen.
Exactly. You know, sometimes common sense isn't that common.
Yes.
So.
We're on the wrong side of the street for this. But did you see? I think they said it's May. Storm is getting a book again.
Yeah, I did see that.
Did you see who's writing it?
No, I didn't. I was too scared to look.
And no Senti.
Oh shit! Seriously?
Yeah, that's what I saw today. Okay. Yeah.
Phew. I was just gonna pick up the book and no spoilers, but if it's Anne, that's fine. We were just talking about how she should be writing something. That's so funny.
Yeah. She's like,
oh, that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
She can definitely get away with a lot more social commentary with Storm.
I mean, that'll be interesting. We haven't gotten a ton of Storm stories from a woman writer, have we?
Mm-mm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be interested to see what that's about. And then we got Stephanie Phillips doing Rogue and Gambit. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a year for for the ladies of the X-Men.
If we can just get away from...
They've pried it from Claremont's cold, dead hands, apparently. And Hickman, too. Don't forget Hickman.
Yeah, man. It seems over at that X office,
they're
man.
Like, we're over it. You've had your time.
I know.
Sorry, boys.
I mean, it seems like they're giving more women X titles, so yeah, that's...
Well, I mean, outside of Wolverine, they're the most popular characters. Jean, Storm, Rogue, hell, even Kitty.
Yeah. I mean, Leo Williams is doing X-Terminators with Boom Boom and Jubilee and Dazzler.
I'm still waiting on my damn Dazzler solo. Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm surprised they...
Or better yet, Dazzler the damn movie!
I'm surprised...
MCU!
I'm so surprised they haven't pulled a solo series out for Dazzler, because it seems like a lot of... I've heard a bunch of people say... I've heard a bunch of people say they would love to write Dazzler. I
just want, like... You know what? I would literally I would kill for a Dazzler animated series.
Oh, you just want Gem and the holograms in the Marvel Universe. Come on.
I mean, if Hasbro couldn't get it right, certainly Disney can get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
That's your Marvel Minute, kid.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Didn't make you listen to all this.
All right, let's go to another book. Oh, Batman: The Adventures Continue returned with season 3.
Season 3, yeah.
So what you think of that? Did you like that?
Oh,
I don't know about that.
Blackgate Penitentiary wasn't where I thought we were going, but I mean, okay.
I know it seemed a little adult, especially that dinner scene.
Yeah, I'm like, hello. I feel like they might be doing Court of Owls or something, because we're doing the underbelly. I don't know, like, I'm getting nervous. Can't have them going there with Court of Owls too. Like, I just have a sick feeling that that's where that's going.
I mean, Rupert Thorne, look at the size of those meatballs. It's like, what?
Now that's a meatball. You're welcome.
Oh my lord. But no, just the ending was weird. I mean, spoilers, I'm like, would Batman just dump somebody on Amanda Waller? You know, just be like, oh, here, survive the Suicide Squad. You're welcome.
He's so tired at this point, if we're going to be honest. So maybe. He's just got a lot on his plate, man.
Maybe.
He's got that damn son that won't die. That apparently he found out definitively it's his. Still don't believe it. So... Catwoman won't look twice at him right now.
Whoa.
She's busy out with the gals.
Well, no,
she's gal palling around.
She's in prison right now.
Gal palling around, like I said.
Oh my.
So, you know, maybe. But I will say, like, I literally would just buy this book for the art. I love the look and the feel of this book. It's the best thing about it. The stories are pretty cool too, but that art, it gets me every time.
All right, pick a book, Lilith Hellfire.
Batman Incorporated number 4.
All right, let's go there.
Poor Ed and John. They're like, we get a Batman Incorporated story, but it's Ghostmaker. And now some weirdo named Phantom One. Like, oh, poor guys.
There's no Batman in it. So,
I'm getting less and less enthused about this book. The more time it takes for Batman to actually show up in this book, the less enthused I'm getting. I'm just going to be real with you.
Batman Incorporated? You mean everyone hates Ghostmaker? What?
Everybody hates Ghostmaker. I don't know. It's still okay. I mean, Ghostmaker's more tolerable in this book than he was anywhere else. So there's that.
Basically left his sidekick to die.
I mean, they're just sidekicks. They're cannon fodder. Everybody knows that.
Well, I mean, Batman pretends to care. Ghostmaker's just like, you're useless.
I would rather you just tell me straight up. Don't pretend.
Well, I love how it's supposed to be so shocking, but I'm like, in the Batman books, I'm like, didn't we already say Ghostmaker's like a sociopath or something? So I'm like, why is this a surprise? He left someone to die. Oh, really?
I think my favorite thing that differentiates, I don't know if it actually, I don't think it differentiates him from Batman. I think it's what makes him just like Batman is that he pursues criminals for pleasure, and at least he doesn't pretend like that's not what it is. And that's the thing that I can't stand about Batman. He has, no, the lady doth protest too much. Ghostmaker makes no bones about it. He's like, yeah, this is fun for me. I love it. I love it here. I'm not going to change.
It's Batman's therapy, so instead of going to a therapist,
he just bones his therapist. So
whoa. No, that's the back doctor,
Or-
not the.
Or or any doctor. If your name starts with doctor, he's boning you. Sorry to tell you. Watch out, Leslie. He's gonna get you too.
Look out, Hugo Strange.
I mean, do something strange for a little bit of change. I don't know. But this book's okay. Like it's like reading Azrael. You know what I mean? It's a parody. So either you enjoy the parody or you don't, kind of thing.
Well, some of us like that.
But I think that's the biggest thing that I like about it. Like, they make no but I love doing this. I do it for poops and giggles.
Azrael, you say?
My favorite biscuit.
I mean, to each his own.
All right, how about issue 3 of Batman and Joker, the Deadly Duo?
Who the F is this for?
I don't know. I'm like, what's going on?
This is corporate welfare. I'm sorry. No shade to Mark Silvestri, who wrote and did the art, but this, and it's a $5 book.
It almost seems like someone like
This should definitely be $2.99. I'm just saying.
It almost seems like someone like dared Mark Silvestri to be like, yeah, write a Batman and Joker team up book, kid.
I mean, look, listen, I know everybody ships them together, but it's getting ridiculous. We cannot make that canon. It was a joke, DC. It was a joke. I know the subtext has been there, but it's a joke. Please never do full Batman Joker get together. Okay? If you're gonna do it, do Batman and Gordon.
Hey-oh.
This is teetering the line for me, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
All right.
It's good art, though.
Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful art. Yeah. All right. Speaking of getting boned, I Am Batman, number 17.
Poor I Am Batman.
What is this? So his mother is not his mother.
I was hoping it was going to be his father's not his father. Was it just me?
Maybe, but it so now
It's like, why we never heard of him? Like, his dad was a deadbeat. He just started claiming. I don't know.
I was kind of disappointed because I'm like, I always thought like, well,
What
besides,
difference does that make?
well, no, besides Alfred, Lucius Fox was like the only good person in Batman's life, and now it's like, oh no,
Yeah.
who doesn't wear a mask, and I'm just like,
Wolf.
really, Lucius had an affair, okay.
He made the wife adopt his side baby? Ah! Lucius don't even make enough money for all that. But that's none of my business.
See,
It's giving Caitlin Stark for all my Game of Thrones fans. That's all I'm saying.
we're forgetting. It seems like
It is the penultimate issue, though. To be fair,
it's. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean we're forgetting that it's like Lucius is supposed to be a good person. It's like, oh, he's just another rich a-hole.
He's just they went with the deadbeat black. Well, look, John Ridley's black, so we can let that go.
No, I think it's more like, oh, he's just another rich a-hole.
Yeah. We can let that go. We can let that one slide.
Yeah.
But it's like, why do all this in the penultimate issue where we're never going to follow up with this character because everybody hates this character? I have not seen one person say unfortunately, one positive thing about this book.
Or
ever.
are we going to reboot this in a few months as with a new title like
with actual Batwing? That would be awesome.
Oh, maybe I was going to say, are we going to get Jace Fox Batman?
Nah, we're done with this character. I mean, like having its own book for sure.
You burn.
Unfortunately, that frees up John to do more stuff on Marvel's side, which all his stuff on the Marvel side has been fantastic so far lately. Yeah. So, I mean, it's an honor and a privilege to write Batman, but not if it's not real Batman. That's just the way I feel about it.
And I thought the art had been getting better on this book, so it was like,
it stopped feeling so generic for sure.
And again, is it just, I don't know, the whole problem where it's just like, it just seems like Jace is just...
like I said, he feels bridled. It feels very censored. It feels very much, the suits it's too many cooks in the kitchen.
And the character's always just like, he gets angry and storms off, and then it's like everyone else has to, like, It's
giving Felicity from Arrow.
Yeah. He runs off, and then has to come running back. Yeah. They even call it out in the issue.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe once the final issue comes out and I reread it, I might have a different perspective on it, but it has been a struggle from month to month to get through this book.
Because remember his tragic origin, kids. He texted and drove.
I'm like, Doctor Strange got magic powers. Just saying, for doing the same thing.
Nah, he was old school. He was drinking, wasn't he?
No, I mean in the MCU, because it's the only version anybody cares about. When I say that, you guys should know that. It's the only version people care about nowadays.
No, we got to care about the Marvel Comics version. I mean, aren't we canceling Cumberbatch?
I mean, they gave Doctor Strange another movie.
Did they?
So yeah, they greenlit it already. Amongst the controversy. I mean, they still let Chris Pratt work, so I mean, they probably already had it in the contract. It's probably cheaper to make the movie than let him on the contract
maybe.
At this point.
Probably.
I mean, Multiverse of Madness didn't even do the money that they thought it would do, so you know, it is what it is. They just gotta. They that's the thing. They turn into the skid and they keep going. You know, they're not like DC where they're just gonna reboot it.
Well, I mean, they always could make it.
And that's been another Marvel minute. Sorry.
That's okay. I mean, they could make Doctor Strange 3 just to kill him off and make Clea Sorcerer Supreme. Or, I mean, Wong already is Sorcerer Supreme, but I mean...
Yeah, I want Wongers and Madison to have their due. So. Oh, can you tell me what Lazarus Planet was about, by the way? I didn't bother to read it, even though it is Mark Waid. I know, I understand. I just didn't have a chance.
It's basically coming off the last issue, Batman vs. Robin. Lazarus pits are, well, basically volcanoes are spewing Lazarus pits all over the planet, and I guess some new people are going to be getting powers. Some people's powers are going to be changing.
Is Power Girl really in this issue or not?
She is in this. Supergirl and Power Girl are both in this.
Ooh, do they make out? No, wait. That's my hard drive. Sorry.
Well, no, unfortunately not. No, yes, Power Girl is in it.
Oh, in full effect. Nice.
Yes. And I think
Who's the artist on that?
This is, let me see, Riccardo Federici.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought I saw somewhere, I think coming soon in Action Comics, I think Power Girl's getting like a backup run in Action Comics, I think.
Oh, cool.
Sometime
but
soon.
it's only a one-shot, right?
What?
This Lazarus.
Well, it's an event. No, well, this was Lazarus Planet Alpha. Then
that's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of one shots. Lazarus Planet Assault on Krypton. Lazarus Planet We Once Were Gods. Lazarus Planet Legends
And do
Reborn.
we know what the point of this event is, or?
Cha-ching!
I mean, but even like Convergence brought us like Superman and Lois and their kid into the main universe is my whole point. Which Future, which the story before that with Brother Eye set up Convergence. So I just don't feel like there's continuity between the events pushing the actual like story and continuity of the whole universe forward anymore. I think that's what everything is really missing.
Lilith.
Outside of Dark Crisis, obviously.
Lilith, after this event, nothing will ever be the same again.
Alright, whatever.
I mean, isn't that all the...
I don't know. I don't want to work in another misogynistic, racist environment, so I just can't. Sony and DC and Warner Brothers, don't bother to call me. As much as I would love to fix your problems, just don't call me.
Poison Ivy makes an appearance.
Okay.
And then they have to free a bunch of magic users from Dr. Fate's tower.
Phil, I'm gonna hate to say it. I think I am definitely gonna probably opt out of the big two pretty soon here. If Spider-Man doesn't get better, if X-Men doesn't give me some sort of reason for living, how about Fantastic Four, the reboot? Well, not the reboot, I should say, but like the newer stuff is okay, but I don't think it's enough to keep me attached. I don't think DC is even trying to keep anybody attached. They're divorced from reality at this point.
Oh my.
So, I mean, it's so many other, like, comic book imprints I could be giving my money to,
Yeah. I mean, we could talk.
I could just arg me matey, the big two, and just put my money towards, like, I don't know, IDW, Dark Horse. Like, I need to get back into Dark Horse, because I haven't picked up a Dark Horse book in a while.
You're losing her, kids.
Yeah, you're losing me! You're losing me, the big two. Like, I feel like they take the fans for granted. And they just do what they want to do, not what's actually best for, like, the characters in the universe. Because everything feels stale. It's a whole thing. But we're almost at an hour and a half, so let's go.
All right. Yeah, I was going to say, maybe on Patreon sometime we can also do some indie comics, something with large breasts. I don't know.
Red Sonja?
Hey-oh. Let's go.
Elvira, Mistress of the Dark? Sheena?
Well, it's like, I can name them all. All right, kids. So, yes, hopefully you enjoyed this this Man-Bat episode with some extra bashing, with some extra Marvel. All right, I am going to pull up the schedule here. I'm pretty sure I know what's coming next.
Hell.
Shut up, Lilith. Lilith's like, I know what comes at the end. Hell. All right.
Fap attack! Sorry.
Whoa, what?
You can use that for a drop for Salty and Petty.
All right, kids. Yes, next week is Poison Ivy because we'll be covering 2 comic books and 1 animated series episode. Batman Shadow of the Bat Annual 3, which is the Poison Ivy Year 1, and Batman Poison Ivy number 1 from 1997, because I wonder why they were pointing out a Poison Ivy issue in 1997. I don't know.
I wonder why!
And what is it?
Uma, Jerry, Uma!
And what is it? I think it's Pretty Poison is the first Batman animated series episode where Poison Ivy appears. And poisons Harvey Dent.
As she should. Poison Ivy did nothing wrong. Fight me.
She was saving the plants, kids. All right.
And I love the idea that she's not actually vegetarian. She actually does eat meat because she loves plants. So she doesn't eat them, so she eats meat instead. Hey,
that's why Lilith did it. All right, kids. So yes, send us your thoughts, and then of course in 2 weeks at the end of the month, yes, Justin will be back. We're gonna talk some more As-Bats. We're gonna be doing Batman Shadow of the Bat 19 and 20 with the Tally Man.
Come, Mr. Tally Man, count my
Oh
Daylight come and he wants to go home. Nobody ever redo Beetlejuice, by the way.
Exactly. All right, kids. So, yes, send us your thoughts. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find We Are the Night, the Batman Podcast, on Facebook, on Twitter. Find Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks on Instagram. Find Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network on Hive. And the YouTube channel, as I said, we're now at 271 subscribers. Get us to 369, hell. By smashing that subscribe button, and that way you don't miss a moment of any of this lunacy.
Smash it!
And, of course, the Patreon, because as you heard here, things are in the works, kids. You never know it's going to come. Well, you know it's coming in January, hell. This, that, or the other thing.
This, that, or the third, Philip. It's like 21 questions, but you have a third option.
Hey-o.
So, like, no. So, it's like if somebody says, what's your favorite color, red or green? You go, no, I like blue. If that's true. That kind of thing.
Yes.
Or a Catwoman or Talia, you go, no, I prefer Vicky Vale.
I love purple. Yeah, so again, yes, please help us subscribe to the Patreon. Every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, because you always, every month, get a early access to the Chichester chats.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And again, old content is up there. Superhero movie brackets. Hell, I think some of those damn Star Trek episodes we did are up there. Movie reviews we did are up there. And again, lots of new stuff coming in 2023. Or some returning old favorites like Wade's World, the Quantum Zone. So yes, you need to subscribe right now. Pause this and go subscribe.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
Yeah, it's coming.
What about it?
What about our Quasar podcast?
All right, kids. And of course, you can always pick up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch, or just use the Cash App link to rain random money on us, Little Hellfire's favorites. Find it all.
Make it rain!
That's right. The former strip club DJ Little Hellfire says, make it rain.
Make it rain.
Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. All right, Little Hellfire. If people want to know the best way to break some Ridge Runners, where can they get a hold of you?
Well, I am currently trying to get to, like 1,000 people on TikTok so that I can go live and have some fun with you guys. So if you want to, you can find me on TikTok at LilithHellfire69. I may or may not be making content. You gotta hit that follow button to find out for sure. But I do make a ton of comments, and I do think I am very hilarious. So there's that.
She is.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
Remember, keep listening to Salty and Petty.
It's so salty. And he's so patty.
Is that a sentient tongue?
No. Eels.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Lubricated eels are the best.
Where was that?
The nut jar.
How hard is it? Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Ew. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us, Ray. Again, come back next time for Poison Ivy, and then in 2 weeks, Justin returns. We're talking some more Night Quest. His little Hellfire says, "Thank you."
Doing the Lord's work.
The good babysitter.
The babysitter that gives like the $20 tip for sure. Keeps Phil occupied and enriched.
Doesn't just sit
Like
near.
those bad babysitters.
Doesn't.
They can let you stay up all night and eat candy.
I was gonna say, Justin doesn't give me candy and let me watch the TV all night.
Makes you play Scrabble. And then he challenges your words.
Look it up in the encyclopedia or the dictionary. All right, kids. Again, come back next time. Join us same bat time.
Same bat channel.
We are
the night. The Batman Podcast. I got it, Phil. I got it.
Literally, that's
From
what.
the collective.
Literally, that's what she said. Good night.